What's up, everybody? Welcome back and happy Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers, bringing you your daily hail forecast, sponsored as always by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, American Contractor, and Atlas. And they're there for you on the YouTube and the Facebook. Go ahead and click their links to check out their pages. Today, we're kind of limited to fire weather, but that is pretty notable through the southwest. So we're going to go over all that, and then getting into that cold front, that's going to swing into the central part of this nation here and potentially bring us very cold weather, as well as some storms and some ice in the northeast. And then, yeah, we're going to cover all of that, what's your rainfall expected, as well as how much ice the northeast could see as that cold front hits. But before we get into our weather, guys, RoofCon is on the 9th through 11th. We are at booth number 938 at the Orange County Convention Center, and Frank is going to be there. And he has a $150 gift card that he's going to give away to someone who comes by the booth. It's for a steakhouse, so if you're into steak and some good food, come see Frank at RoofCon, Orange County Convention Center. It's going to be a good time, guys, and it's going to be there for a few days, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it should be fun to get out to Florida and talk some roofs, talk to Frank, talk some weather. Good time. So for right now, we've got some cloud cover and some rain through the west. Now it is pretty scattered and it's kind of keeping up north, so pretty much anywhere from the Pacific Northwest all the way into the North Plains. Seeing some scattered rain, clouds, some mix here and there. But the rest of us are pretty nice. It's 60s and 70s almost across the board here. 71 in Denver, 79 in Dallas, 76 in Atlanta. So very nice kind of end of summer, early fall type of weather here. And it's just, again, leaving us with kind of some fire weather to watch, as well as one little winter weather advisory here through the Sierra Nevadas. That's going to be for additional snow accumulations on top of what you already got of like 1 to 3 inches at highest elevations. It's going to be like 6 inches. So, and that's going to last until like 10 p.m. today. Then down here, just north of LA, we got a fire weather watch and some wind advisories in effect. Both of those are due to high winds. Those Santa Ana winds moving up into the area could get some gusts up to like 50, potentially miles per hour, and with super low relative humidity, could see some sparks happening through that area if we're not careful. So from today until tomorrow, until Thursday, going to see more of that working its way through the LA area. Then got another wind advisory for you guys out in Arizona, and then New Mexico, Colorado, Texas. We got red flag warnings across the board. Kind of the same story. Got those high wind tracking through, got that low relative humidity, and so we have that fire danger in effect. And those are going to both last until this evening for both of those. So we're going to have to keep an eye on it because it is expected to stay pretty dry for right now. There's your current wildfires, all those little blue dots across the U.S. Plenty in the Tennessee Valley. Plenty out west. Central states are starting to kind of taper off a little bit, so that's some good news. But in terms of fire weather danger, okay, we do have that working our way through into today by 4 p.m., 3 p.m. Mountain Time here. We got elevated fire risks, particularly through northern Arizona, parts of New Mexico, and even along the I-25 corridor there. And then that's going to last into tomorrow. So now, here we got a little bit in southern New Mexico, like the Roswell, Las Cruces area. But then, again, down near Las Vegas, into Santa Clarita, we also have some elevated fire weather out there by tomorrow afternoon. So just basically 48 hours to be kind of watching, any dragging chains. If you've had camping plans, nix the fire on that one. And you guys got to wait a little bit until this dies down. So here's your fire weather outlook put out by the SPC. Got an elevated outlook pretty much from Texas all the way into Arizona, and critical fire weather between Albuquerque and Amarillo there for today. For tomorrow, just going to be north of LA there, but we still have that elevated outlook with those high winds expected. So for what that's worth out there, just kind of arrange your plans accordingly if you're doing anything like, again, camping or any of that. Can you roof or can you get out and about? For today, should be pretty nice. Again, we're already in the 70s, should be up to the 80s through the southern plains by around 3 p.m. So a good day to get some work done, or if you're just heading out and about, great day for that. Even in the Ohio Valley, you got that jet stream bringing that cold air just into the far northern part of that region, but we're staying in the 50s and upper 40s. Got some rain to work with if you're anywhere in the northern U.S., got some wintry mix as well, but generally today is a good day for getting out and about. Tomorrow should be pretty similar, however, we're going to see that cold front now starting to track through the plains. So the North Plains will get hit with that by tomorrow afternoon. Then we're kind of waiting for Wednesday and Thursday for it to reach the southern plains. So for Wednesday, you got one more day if you're in the southern plains southeast to get any work done outside. And then, colder weather ahead, and we'll take a look at that once that passes through. But here's kind of the jet stream, still pretty far west to east, just kind of flat. However, there it is, Wednesday. Got that Arctic air starting to drop down again into the central nation and then bring that cold front farther south. That trough does start to lift back up into that low pressure system. So the chance for any powerful trough colliding with that heat and humidity is looking like it's pretty slim, guys. So widespread severe weather basically is going to be limited with that setup unless something changes. But into Thursday, we will have that cold front nonetheless, so we will see some rain activity, some stronger potential, like bordering on severe weather activity down for the south. So there's that cold front basically. Wednesday afternoon, tracking through the central plains, and then there you go. By Thursday, you can see those deep blues starting to kind of encroach on Oklahoma, Missouri, Texas. By Thursday afternoon, dropping into the low 50s, and then possibly even the 40s by Friday morning for Oklahoma, and then we're up into the 20s and 30s up north of that. So, and again, ahead of that, we'll have those higher dew points. We kind of have that springtime setup for severe weather, but that jet stream is not playing along with that. So high dew points by 5 p.m., and then we'll see that kind of dry line advancing through by Wednesday through Thursday through the south. And so Oklahoma is going to be cold and dry, parts of central and north Texas cold and dry by Thursday afternoon, and then the whole southeast gets hit by that system into Friday, but the severity of that at this point is looking very low. So starting out today by 5 p.m., again, more of that mix, snow, rain out through the Pacific Northwest. All that's going to advance off to the east. Wednesday afternoon, could be getting some snow out in Colorado, more rain out through the Ohio Valley and the Midwest. Now by Wednesday at 5 p.m., so tomorrow afternoon, and this is 6 p.m. Eastern time, I should say, there is a potential to be getting some sleet, wintry mix, possible ice out through New York and out through the Great Lakes area. That's all going to advance off to the east. And then even Thursday, still seeing some out near Maine, and then rain back behind it. So potential to make roads just a nightmare out that way as that cold front hits you. Thursday afternoon, starting to see a line of storms go up ahead of the cold front as well, and then it's possibly going to lift up and over the cold front, those storms, which basically just kind of makes it too cold for them to do much severe weather. So not looking like a super promising severe event at this point, guys, but some rumbles of thunder, some lightning possible, and maybe some marginal small hail along with it, and then that's all going to track into the southeast for Friday. So 72-hour rainfall, nada for the next little bit. Thursday, 12 a.m., not seeing much. But by Friday, or Thursday afternoon through Friday, I should say, that line goes up, and then we start to see some rainfall. Corpus Christi could get around 1.5 inches, just over an inch in like Austin, Little Rock, and then a lot of us seeing under an inch, but still, a decent amount of rainfall towards the end of your work week. And then in terms of ice, that's what we got for New York, New Hampshire, Vermont. Like a lot of the whole Northeast and even parts of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan does have a good chance of seeing a glaze of ice, 1/10 of an inch, as that system tracks over you guys as well. So, multiple impacts from that storm system, regardless of whether it's doing severe weather. It's, going to have some nasty weather with it either way. 48 hours wise, looking pretty good across the southern plains until that cold front hits, and then we'll take a look at Thursday's highs as, we get closer to. But, Denver's going to stay cold, Minneapolis is going to stay in cold, Chicago's staying cooler, and then Atlanta, it's going to take a little bit longer for that front to hit you. So, if you guys tuned into our stories, we threw a trivia question on there for you. What is the highest wind gust recorded in the U.S.? So, check our stories, check that out. You can have your polling options. But if you guessed 231 miles an hour, You were right. So this was recorded on the Mount Washington, New Hampshire Observatory in 1934, so way back when, but basically just a run-of-the-mill low pressure system tracked over and just hit Mount Washington just right so that it pulled 230-mile-an-hour gusts over the observatory. So crazy winds. And then not only did it do that with a gust, but 5-minute sustained winds were recorded at 188 miles an hour. So for the record, this is stronger than a Category 5 hurricane, not done by a hurricane, not done by a tornado, not even done by a derecho. This was just done by an average low pressure system. So goes to show that even an average system can produce above average results. So that's what we got for you guys today. If you want to follow us, you can get us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Hit See First on Facebook so you never miss a live video, and smash that subscribe button everywhere else. And then if you want to get in contact with us, or if you would like to purchase any of our products or plans, go ahead and scan that QR code or click the link in the description to this video, and we can go ahead and get you signed up for those. Or if you have questions, give us a call at 855-334-4245. Email us at info@hailtrace.com or check out hailtrace.com for more details. And we'll be back tomorrow with more, but for now, I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers. Thanks for watching.